Well, what's up YouTube? It's your girl Ashley. Welcome back to my channel. If you guys are new here, then hey, what's up? My name is Ashley and I hope you guys join the fun, join the crew, join the squad, and hit that subscribe button down below. And if you're one of my OG subscribers, then welcome back to my channel. Now, this video is a very different type of video. I've never done a reaction video like this before, but I felt that, I felt like I should come on here and kind of just give my 2 cents on this situation. And of course, by the title below, you guys know I'm talking about Latoyaforever and Adam breaking up. They are getting a divorce. Their relationship is done. They're going their separate ways. Hasta la vista. So Latoya posted on her Instagram that her and Adam are getting a divorce, and I'll insert the picture here so you guys can see and you guys can read it. But yeah, she's pretty much saying that after 6 years of marriage, her and Adam have decided to get a divorce. And let me tell you, when I saw that, I was shocked. I was like, are they for real? Like, are they really getting a divorce? Like, I was really shocked. And I just want to put this disclaimer out really quick. This video is not to bash or shame anybody. I am not picking sides. I am not Team Latoya and I am not Team Adam. I am just giving my response to what has taken place. Latoya and Adam, if you guys are watching this, please know that I support you guys' decision. I understand that things don't always work out the way that you wanted it to, and I pray and hope that you guys find the strength needed to get through this, and that you guys find all the happiness and joy and peace that you guys were desiring. I hope you can now find it on your own separate paths, and wish you all the best in your future endeavors. But anyways, now that that's out of the way, I was hella shocked when I saw it, because I was like, no way. Like, I thought everything was Gucci with them. They just had a baby. They not too long ago moved to Atlanta. Like, what could have really happened? So I was very shocked. And I'll be honest, I kind of fell off of Latoya's channel a while back. I used to watch Latoya real hard, real religiously back in the day, like before she even had Samia, back when Adam was actually Ray Sean. Okay, comment down below if y'all remember that. Back when she was doing more comedic type videos versus doing more like beauty lifestyle type videos, I was watching her from way back then. But I did find that when she did have Samia, I kind of died down from watching her channel. Not really anything against her and her content, it's just that I was more interested in different types of content on YouTube, so I kind of stopped watching her channel. But of course, I was still subscribed. I still follow her on Instagram, and I still kind of kept up with the things that she was doing in life. And I was so excited when I heard that they were having baby number 3. Like, I was like, oh my god, their family is growing. They moved to Atlanta. They got this really nice house. Like, I was still rooting for, Latoya and Adam from, the back burner. So when I saw that they were getting a divorce, I was really shocked. And especially for me, somebody who has been married for a while. Me and my husband got married at 19 and 20, and we're still together now, 6 years strong. This November 2020 will be our 6th wedding anniversary. So, I think it's just really hard to look at your partner and feel like they're no longer your person. You know what I mean? Like, I can never imagine looking at my husband and feeling like, this is not the person I want to be with anymore. That has to be a very hard pill to swallow. It has to be a very difficult reality, because at one point, this was your person. This was your go-to. This was your confidant. This was your best friend. Like, you looked forward to seeing them. Like, this is your person. And now to look at this person that you've built this life with and this name with is no longer your person. Like, you don't want to be with them anymore. That has to be a super hard pill to swallow. So anyways, I was reading the comments and trying to figure out what had happened, because I know the internet police are out there already investigating. So I was reading the comments and I'm just seeing a whole bunch of different things. I'm seeing people saying they saw it coming, and I'm seeing people say they are shocked. So I'm like, yo, like, I wonder if they're gonna like say anything. I wonder if they're gonna give any like context. And then boom, Adam posted it.
Obviously, and I know doing a video like this, the Twitter woke individuals are going to probably dissect this video. The YouTube police are going to dissect this video. It is what it is. You can do whatever you want with this video. There's 2 sides to a story, and I'm just going to share, my side of the story in a way that's not going to bash anyone. I'm going to be as neutral as possible. I'm not making this video to put myself against her or you guys to pick sides. I'm not into any of that stuff. But the reason why I'm doing a video is I've been dragged on the internet for a while. I've been dragged from her side of, you know, people from her side, and I don't owe her anymore. I don't owe her protection anymore. Like, I don't have to stay quiet to protect you. Believe me, man, like I've kept it together in order to keep the family going. And even when I did give her the papers, because essentially that's what she wanted, because she brought this to me originally. I thought everything was lovely. Even when I did file the papers, I had offered her, not offered, but I had told her, like, listen, if you really down to make this work, I'll toss this. And I kid you not, I can't make this up. This is exactly what she told me. I'm for the streets. I can't make that up. So if you for the streets, then to the streets you shall return. But just wanted to share with you a couple of reasons why after she told me that, I was like, you know what? I believe I made the right decision. Number one is I'm choosing peace. I'm no longer interested in questioning people's actions. If that's what you're doing, if this is what you're saying, if this is what you're doing, I'm not even asking why. Because I want peace. I'm choosing peace. That's the number one reason of it all. Number two, you know, piggybacking on the first point, I'm no longer interested in being a firefighter no more. I want to run around dealing with, you know, the fires that have been caused by you. I'm just no longer interested in being a firefighter. You know, after looking at everything, I noticed that I've just been avoiding a lot of red flags constantly. Just the simple red flag is when you gotta remind someone that, hey, yo, I'm your ride or die. Like, I got your back, and you know, they don't even know that, or like you're constantly trying to remind them that, like, hey, when everyone left, I'm still here, not because I'm your partner, but like, I'm your ride or die. That's just the smallest thing. There's just so much red flags, because remember, I'm not in the business, I'm not trying to bash anyone, but things would occur, and I would avoid the red flags to keep it all together, you know, for the sake of the family. No matter what I did, it was just never enough. You know, the grass was always greener to her on the other side. And she's admitted to this, that she has this problem where she feels she has the grass is greener syndrome, or whatever she calls it. Yeah, no matter how hard I worked, how I, like, if I pointed out, hey, look at this blessing happening, it never really stuck, or she never really grasped it. And there was nothing that I could do to make her content, satisfied, count your blessings, or happy. That's just the reality. And a lesson out of that is, you know, maybe in your lives, there are people who are great at lip service, where they'll say, I am so blessed, or I'm thankful, but it's just lip service. Their actions don't really show like they're really, you know, content. Because if someone is content, they don't do certain things to not show the, you know, contentment. Lastly, you know, when Kobe Bryant died, I took it really hard, because that's like my childhood hero, essentially. And when he died, I began going down a journey of just reflecting on life, family, everything about the essence of this reality and what this all means. Because, you know, if your childhood hero dies like that, then it's pretty evident that life is just a vapor. Like, what really is this? And I started going down a journey of just trying to amplify my purpose in life and have, you know, striving for personal growth. And I would try to rope her in on this journey. keep in mind, I totally get it. Like, you know, some people, if they're not ready for that journey, they're not ready. But regardless, I was roping her in as my partner to go down this spiritual journey, this growth, this enlightenment of just being more in tune with life and the essence of all of this and family and all that. But something completely of the opposite occurred. I noticed when I was going down this journey of enlightenment and personal growth, not only was she not interested in going down that pathway, but the opposite started occurring. She became more into vanity stuff. So if I'm going in a direction where that is the total opposite and you're going into, you know, a direction that contradicts my thing, naturally I'm looking at you like pretty much we're becoming, you know, not equally yoked whatsoever. And I can't blame her at all because, like I said, everyone goes on their own journey at their own time, and that's fine. But the reality is this is what was happening.
And as you guys know, Adam has always been calm, cool, collected, and in the background. Like, Latoya is out here for everybody to see, and Adam was, you know, way back here. And there's nothing wrong with that, you know. There's absolutely nothing wrong with wanting to be in the limelight, the center of attention. Like, we know Latoya's dramatic, and that's just her, and she lives in that. And Adam has always been on the back burner, calm, cool, and collected. And I think that's why everybody kind of liked their dynamic so much, because they were so different. And, you know, opposites attract sometimes, right? So I was very happy to see that Adam had posted a video kind of just giving his side of the story, because we don't usually get to hear from Adam that much, right? Latoya's channel is very Latoya with Adam and not necessarily Latoya and Adam, if you get what I mean. So I was very happy to see what he said. And you guys, Adam spoke some facts. Adam spoke some things that really resonated with me, and he spoke some things that I was not aware of, or at least I did not see from a viewer standpoint. Like, the things that Adam said, I was very surprised about, and I loved everything that he said, and I completely understand his side of the story. And I'm kind of hoping Latoya says her side of the story, not because we want to get in her business or nothing, although I know some of y'all want to get in their business, but just to kind of understand her mental space and where she's at and how she's feeling, because as we all know, there's two sides to every story. You know, actually there's actually three sides to every story: side A, side B, and the truth. So I really hope she makes a video just saying her piece so we can move on, because of course the supporters want to know what's going on. So anyways, Adam posted this video and he spoke a bunch of different things, and the main thing that I took from his video was that he said he wanted peace. He no longer had peace. And you guys, if you are with somebody, if you are in a committed relationship with somebody, it is very important for you guys to be on the same page. Because if you're not on the same page, things are not going to blossom and grow as you want it to. You know, outside of being married, once you're in a committed relationship, you and your partner need to be in some realm of the same wants, desires, aspirations, values, what have you. And what Adam was saying is that they just were no longer on the same page. They might have grew into new people. They might have become something else. Who knows what it is for real? But he needed peace, and he no longer had peace. And I don't think it's fair for anybody to live unhappy with anybody. And so the decision, the big decision to break up, I completely understand. And I support them on it, because, you know, I don't think you should ever settle. And I don't feel like you should ever think like, oh, like, I don't want to be with this person anymore, I'm not happy with them. Like, I just feel like that's not fair. So anyways, some of the things that Adam was saying, he was saying that he no longer had peace. He said that Latoya was never really satisfied. The grass was always greener on the other side to her, and everything that he would do was never enough for her. And I was really surprised when I heard that, because I was like, wow, like, she was that type of person. And to me, people who always think the grass is green on the other side, I personally feel are not happy within themselves. It has nothing to do with the other person. It has nothing to do with their family. It has nothing to do with their circumstances. It has to do with who they are inside. And if Latoya feels that the grass is always greener on the other side, she ain't watering her own grass. She ain't catering to her own grass. You're too busy looking at so-and-so's grass to understand that you got good grass. The grass is always going to look greener on the other side if you are not watering yours. You know what I'm saying? So I was surprised when he said that. And he said, you know, no matter what he did, it wasn't enough. No matter how much he would say, yo, I'm your person, like, I'm your ride or die, like, I got you. She never felt secure. And when I think about that and when I hear that, what that tells me is that, you know, Latoya isn't fully she might not fully understand the woman that she's become. She might not be fully comfortable in her skin, which is fine. We all get into our moments and our times where, you know, we're not sure of ourselves. We're growing into people, especially when you're in your 20s and you're learning life, right? And when he said that, I was really surprised, because I'm like, wow, like, y'all have the life a lot of us want, you know, especially as new influencers. We want all the brand deals. We want to make money. We want the nice, pretty house. We want the family. We want all of that. And to see a set of people who have that and they're not happy is crazy to me. You know what I mean? Like, it just goes to show you that celebrities, influencers, the people that you look up to are not immune to the stresses of life. They're not immune to sickness, disease, depression, unhappiness. They're not immune to any of that. Death, for God's sakes. They're not immune to that. And so, I don't know, it was kind of crazy that she thought that. You know, she's always looking on the other side, always wanting more than what she has, never really being content with the things that you do have. And, you know, Adam also said that she would say things but not really mean it. She never practiced what she preached. And so she would say things like, you know, maybe say like, oh yeah, I'm happy for my house, but never really manifested the true meaning of being happy and grateful for the things that you have. But yeah, I think it's just crazy that, you know, that is the dynamic that was going on. Another thing that Adam spoke about was that, you know, when Kobe Bryant died, it kind of hit him hard, and he was on this self-growth, self-reflection, spiritual journey, which is great. You know, there's absolutely nothing wrong with that. I'll be honest with you guys too, when Kobe Bryant died, it was a big thing for me as well. I am not a sports or basketball person whatsoever, but you know, Kobe Bryant is a big name. Like, when you hear Kobe Bryant, you know, like, that is a household name. Like, that's a big person, that's a celebrity, like, you know, that's a big athlete. And to see that something that he probably does on a daily basis, get in his helicopter and go to places A, B, and C, and to die so tragically, it kind of made me reflect on my life too and say, wow, like, life is short. Like, yo, life is short. Like, death comes for anybody. It doesn't matter if you're a celebrity and you got money, death will come for you at any given time. They're not immune to it. And so he said when that had happened, he was really just trying to, you know, find his purpose, understand life, live life to the fullest, and went on this spiritual journey, which is great. But Latoya was not on that journey. Latoya was about her money, making purchases, spending money on whatever she felt like. And of course, those are two very different playing fields. And that's not going to be able to work. He said he tried to, you know, get her on that journey too. And just understand, like, spiritual journeys are very different. Everyone's spiritual journey looks very, very different. No two spiritual journeys are the same. Even if you're husband and wife, boyfriend and girlfriend, whatever the case it is very different. And it's a very personal journey. And I think that everybody should understand their true purpose in life and take a self-reflective trip or journey, and look within themselves and understand themselves. But according to Adam, Latoya was just trying to do her thing. Like, she's just trying to secure her bag and spend her coins, which is her prerogative, okay? She has worked really hard to make this a name for herself, and she should be proud. And I would hope that she is proud of what she has accomplished in her life. And if she wants to spend her money on vanity things, that is definitely her prerogative, but it just couldn't work for the dynamic that they were having. Adam is on this more, you know, soul-searching journey, and Latoya is just trying to spend her money. She's just trying to do her things. I know Latoya did get some body enhancements done from time to time, and she might be wanting to spend her money on frivolous things if she wants to, but that's her prerogative. She's allowed to. Nothing is wrong with that. But if you're not on the same playing field as your partner, things are just not going to work. You're not going to be able to blossom. Your relationship won't grow and blossom into something amazing if you're not on the same playing field and you guys don't understand each other. So I thought that was really crazy. Like, I was surprised to hear that. Like, whoa, like, you know what I mean? And I don't know, I think it just goes to show that nothing and nobody is perfect, and money isn't everything, and fame isn't everything. And yeah, it's just crazy. Like, it's shocking. Something else Adam had said was that Latoya's side of the family, I don't know if it's her direct family, I don't know if it's Auntie Jillian, I don't know if it's her grandparents, I don't know if it's her mom, I don't know if it's her friends, but people on Latoya's side of the family would negatively speak about Adam, which I think is a very uncomfortable feeling to be in. Nobody wants to be in a relationship with someone when that person's family does not like you. I don't know what the reasons are. He didn't go into too much details in regards to that, but apparently, you know, Latoya's side of the family or her friends did not have good things to say about Adam, and he said he's no longer going to be silent about it because his silence just gives them more things to talk about, and he wants to say his truth. And I commend you, Adam, for saying your truth and for standing up for yourself and saying how you truly feel in the situation, because I was shocked. I had no idea none of this was going on. And I'm sure it's going to be a shock to a few other people, especially since Adam has always been the quiet person and the person behind the scenes. So that was really surprising. And another thing that he said was that he no longer wanted to fight fires for Latoya. He no longer wanted to stay silent, and he no longer wanted to fight her fires. And when I heard that, I was like, what does he mean fighting fires? And, you know, he was saying stuff like, at least my interpretation is that Latoya might make decisions prematurely or irrationally, and when things blow up, he was the one who had to fix it all the time. And, you know, I think it's important, especially when you are an adult and you are a parent, that you make good, proper decisions and understand all the possible consequences, whether good or bad. Know all the consequences that this decision can create, and understand that once you lay in your bed, once you've made your bed, you can lay in it. And my assumption is Latoya would make beds that she did not want to lay in after, and I guess Adam was the one who had to go remake the bed and fight these fires and fight these issues and try to work things out on her behalf. And I don't know, that just kind of says to me that maybe Latoya was a little bit immature. I don't know, that was crazy to me. I don't know what exactly those situations were. Like I said, I haven't really been watching them too hard lately, but if you guys know exactly what they're talking about, drop those comments down below and let me know, because I thought that was really like fighting her fires. Like, I always thought Latoya was, you know, strong, opinionated, can make big decisions on her own, and understands how to, you know, fix issues if they arise. But it seems like Adam was the one who really saved the day. He was the firefighter. And firefighter do not want to fight no more fires. He is burnt out, like he said. Now, like I said before, me and my husband did get married at 19 and 20, and we are still together right now. And I think the number one thing when it comes to relationships, especially relationships especially when you get into these relationships when you are young, is understanding that communication is key. I feel like everybody says, oh, communication, make sure you communicate, but like, y'all, communication is key. Like, it is almost the foundation of your relationship, because if you cannot properly communicate your feelings, you cannot properly blossom into this amazing bond and relationship that you can have. Like, that's just not gonna work if you don't communicate. And I think that's what's really been I think that's been one of the greatest things about me and my husband's relationship, is that we communicate on all levels. We will communicate about the bad and uncomfortable stuff, and if you cannot communicate about those things, the relationship is not going to work out. And if that's something you guys want to see more of, because I've never really talked about my relationship on YouTube, if that's something that you guys are interested in, then just drop me a comment down below and I can talk about our marriage journey and why we decided to get married so young and how we are in the position that we are in today and all that stuff. If you guys want to know that stuff, then just drop me a comment down below and let me know. But yeah, you guys, I am really surprised about their divorce news. I'm hoping that Latoya kind of just makes one video just saying her side of the story and her piece, just so I know where she is in life, because there's nothing wrong with stepping into a new realm of womanhood. There's nothing wrong with understanding you are no longer the young 20-year-old or teenager that you once were. Now you're a woman in your 30s. I don't even know exactly how old Latoya is. I'm pretty sure she's 30, but you know, you're stepping into adulthood more, and sometimes there's things that you have to leave behind. Sometimes you don't want to leave those things behind. So I don't think there's anything wrong that she might be on a journey of self-searching and she might not know herself 100% or altogether. But I would love to just hear her side of the story and how she's feeling and how she felt in the relationship and what it was really like. Because let's be honest, you guys, we think we know a lot about their relationship, we think we know a lot about their lives, but the truth is they only let us see what they wanted us to see. There's a lot of things that we do not know or have no idea about. And I think sometimes we forget that when we make our assumptions, because we think we know everything because we watch all of their 30-minute vlogs. But let's be real, you guys, 30 minutes out of a 24-hour day, we really don't see a lot out of their lives. And so it's so easy to come on here and make speculation, and I don't want to speculate. I am just trying to understand and dissect some of the things that Adam was saying, but I don't know everything. And to be honest, we probably won't know everything either. It'll just be speculation of people putting two and two together and stuff like that, because I'm pretty sure a lot of the, you know, internet trolls and the YouTube police and all those people have already tried to dissect everything, and I'm sure there's people out there who already know what's going on. But I am not here to pick sides. I'm not here to point fingers. I am just saying my 2 cents of the situation. Okay. Something else that Adam had pointed out was that he's no longer questioning persons or people's actions or the things that they say. And that kind of just goes back to what I was saying before, and where maybe Latoya didn't practice what she preached. She said one thing, but did she really mean those things that she said? And so the person on the other end is going to perceive that or understand that in a way that maybe you didn't mean. And so it seems like both of them were kind of just confused on their true feelings for each other. Like, how does Latoya really feel about me? And how do I really feel about Latoya? You know what I mean? It seemed like it was kind of like they were just going through the motions. And Adam did say he tried to, you know, make it work for the sake of their family. But I personally think two happy parents separated is better than two parents together that are unhappy. You can be the best possible parent when you are a happy person, and if you are not happy with the person you have children with, do not feel obligated to stay with them for the sake of the family. Yes, it's going to be difficult and it's probably going to be a hard conversation to have with your kids, but once the kids start to get older, they'll really appreciate that you decided to step away from the relationship so you could be happy, so you could properly take care of me. You know what I mean? If you guys agree with that, definitely comment down below and let me know. I think that is so important. It's better to have two happy parents separated than two parents together who are unhappy, because that's just going to be a lot of conflict and issues and tension in the household, and you definitely don't want to bring that upon your kids. So yeah. Something else that Adam said that was surprising was that Latoya actually brought the idea of divorce to him and he just followed through with it. And I was just like, what? Like, Latoya actually wanted the divorce? And I guess Adam was like, nah, let's make it work. And then he was like, nah, let's actually go through with this divorce. And so that's why I kind of want to know what her mindset is. Like, where is she? Like, you know what I mean? Like, I don't know, you guys, it's just so much, and I'm just trying to understand everything, but it's just crazy to me. You know, I really feel it for them, and I know this is going to be hard and it's probably going to be difficult for the kids to understand. And this is probably something that's been going on for a while, and this has already been decided maybe months ago, and we the viewers are just finding out now. That's probably what it is, because Latoya just cut her hair, and y'all already know what it is. When a woman cuts her hair, it's because she's stepping into a new realm of life. It's because they're becoming a new woman. Now, my girl cut her hair, so this is probably something that's been going on for a while, and we the viewers are just finding out. But yeah, Latoya cut her hair. She is now, you know, living her best life, doing her own thing, and I truly hope and pray that they find the happiness that they've desired on their own, doing whatever it is that they want to do in their own personal lives. And I do feel that they will continue to be the best possible parents for their children. And yeah, I pretty much just wish them all the best. So yeah, that is pretty much my 2 cents on what Adam had said in regards to their divorce. I'm really hoping that Latoya says something, and if she does say something, I'll definitely come back on here and make another video talking about what I think now, hearing her side of the story, because like I said, there's always 3 sides to every story, and we're probably only gonna get 2 sides. So, you know, I'm gonna just talk about the 2 sides. So yeah, you guys, I hope you guys enjoyed this video. It's a little bit different and not something that I usually do on my channel, but yeah, I hope you guys enjoyed it. If you did, be sure to give this video a thumbs up, and if you haven't already, make sure you subscribe to my channel. I do lots of other types of content as well. If it's your first time here on my channel, I do beauty content, I do fashion content, and I do lots of just different stuff. So make sure you guys are subscribed down below, and I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.